Capricorn. Hey, my Cappy babies. This message is for you. All right, so what do the Cappies need to know? It's not the deck I'm supposed to use for y'all. Cappy is getting real serious. Y'all getting the serious. Nah. This is my archetypes, wild unknown oracle deck by Kim Cranes. Let's see what this Capricorn needs to know at this time. The Siren. Ooh, using your voice, Capricorn. Something about using your voice or answering the call. What else does Capricorns need to know? The unseen. You guys are needing to answer the call to the path of the unknown. Capricorn, you're never going to know it all. As practical and organized as you are and as structured as you like to be, you're not going to be able to know it all. In fact, you're going to have to trust your intuition in this chapter of your life. You have to trust your intuition, Capricorn. You have to trust your Capricorn. When you don't trust your intuition, it leads you to a dead end, which is why you could feel stagnant or things are not moving or things just feel like repetitive because your intuition told you to do something, and because it's not practical, you haven't done it, and that's why there hasn't been no move. You're feeling like you're in this same position. It's the same cycle over and over. The siren calls and the world spins. What we thought we wanted pales in comparison to that sweet allure of her song. We find ourselves lost in a spell of desire and longing, perhaps even lust. Whether the thing calling to us is ultimately good or bad is somewhat irrelevant. It's the journey that matters. And the work of the siren is to take us on a deep psychic descent. Following her song, we go down, down, down to a place where lessons are learned and courage must be railed to find our way back to dry land. Try as we might, resisting the call may not even be an option. It is likely, though, that falling for her call is the only way we will come to live more fully on the surface. Awaken sensuality, absorption, and arousal. So, for some of you, there's some sort of attraction that you may have to someone. Explore things that are taboo. You could be attracted to certain types of occult knowledge, certain things. Allow yourself to go down the rabbit hole, okay? Something is tempting you, someone is tempting you. There's some sort of temptation that you you're tempted by someone because of some sort of mystery that they hold. Somebody is meant to bring something to light, the things that you can't see, the unseen. It says the spirit, the ancestor, eternal. So you're being guided by spirit, you're being guided by your ancestors into a different path. It says the unseen is just as it sounds. We cannot see it, yet it sees us, watching and waiting with wisdom, both kind and instructive. We feel this presence, sense it, intuit it, and then doubt it. Its existence, though it rallies our attention. Time and time again, the energy of the unseen may come in forms of a compelling dream, a sudden insight, a clear voice in your head. Sometimes a voice that you hear in your head that sounds like yours is not yours. It is spirit, your ancestors speaking to you. And sometimes the voice that you hear in your head, for some of you that hear those different voices, that is telling you to do something positive, that's something that is out of your norm. If you're hearing voices, I just have to put this disclaimer out there. If you're hearing things that is telling you to do destructive things, it is not, seek medical attention, right? But I'm speaking to people on a mystical level, intuitive type of level. There's there's a voice that's guiding you to do something, that's leading you to someone, and you have to go with it. It may not be practical, but it's not supposed to. It says a vision or a message from a loved one who has passed to the other side. It is natural to fear these communications as they challenge our perception of what is real. When this card appears, your guides are near, the eternal is present, the doorway between worlds is ajar. Listen, the sounds may seem as though they come from a distant land, but they call from your innermost chambers. Clairvoyant guidance, whispers of wisdom. Okay? It's like you have to allow yourself to go down this rabbit hole of whatever is calling to you, and you you have to have an open mind. This is going to require open-mindedness so that you could be able to go down on this journey, because the journey is inevitable. There's a call that you're supposed to be answering and you're not answering it, and by you not answering it, it has you at a dead end. It's like you're asking for a breakthrough, you're asking for something, and God gives you the next step. Your spirit team gives you the next step, and then you say, no, that doesn't sound practical, I'm not doing that. And the next step could just simply be, go to this store today. It's really like a muscle, it's an exercise when it comes to this spirit communication. They will tell you to do little small things to see if you're going to be obedient, not knowing that following those little small things is going to lead up to a connection to a bigger thing. And the fact that I can't find the dead end card is just what is happening to you. You can't, you're just at a dead end. You can't find a way through because you won't even listen to the small things that you're being told to do. This is like saying, you know what, let me go to the supermarket. You know what, let me just go for a walk. And you don't go. And the whole time they sent you on that walk or to the supermarket so that you could align with somebody that you're supposed to connect with, right? So that you could, see another step. Because sometimes while you're on the drive, you see some sort of sign or synchronicity that leads you to something that you needed to hear, or you have on the radio and something comes on and they're talking, and it's like that talking leads to something that you needed to hear, right? Because God, spirit, your spirit team speaks to you through multiple ways, and you have to be open to that. I can't even find a dead end card, and it's because I'm not supposed to. I wanted to read the definition, but it's just evident when you don't trust the unknown, when you don't allow yourself to get out of this, things have to be practical, and you just move with intuition, you're going to get to your breakthrough. You're going to get to what you've been asking for. But if you keep trying to be practical and you keep overthinking it, it's going to keep being a dead end. And the thing is that with this dead end, it's real dark. See this hand here? It's like the more that you don't listen to your intuition, the more the darkness comes in, because there's a whole bunch of white here, but it's like all this black that's surrounding is coming from not taking that action of trusting your intuition. Okay, so this is what I have for my Capricorn babies. I love you guys always, the Nella Love Way. Peace. See you in